Beamer.
Are you ready for the grind?
I don't know why they wanna bring me down, pushing me around, shove me deep into I will survive. And I will stand and fight, break through with all my mind. You can't take away my life.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? It's almost Friday. It is almost Friday, so Raru is jamming out. How's everybody doing? So as we said on Tuesday, we are going to start today off with one of the ending trials of main Shadowbringers. We can go face the big boy. The big boy thinks he knows everything. So, dying of the heat, I feel that. I know you have dry heat and we have humid heat, but I feel that. So if anybody is in chat and wants to join this trial, I'm going to see if anybody else wants to join as well. Perfect timing for the internet to be out, Sararu. Perfect timing. Is that feel like or is that actual temperature? And what? I didn't do that. Honestly, yeah, our neighbor is mentioning that his internet is out. He was going to get it fixed. It looked like a moron trying to fix his G's. That's crazy. Oh, and I feel like it was like our feel like I think it was Tuesday. It was like 115 with humidity. So yeah, it was kind of crazy. My car was toasty. But you been doing good? You been doing okay? I am not, Sararu. I'm in saving money mode. Because I got to get through a couple things. My goal is to hopefully go next year. I would love to go this year, but timing is not working out right now. How we doing? Hello. Hello, Governor. Just has hit us with a 7-stream streak. And Sararu, you know I'm always a message away. If you ever need a message, just to chat, vent, talk, send me a message. You know I got you. Just, are you coming to join in for the trial? I'm mostly knocked out cold reason. Oh, really? You know I'm always here. If you ever need to just call and say, hey, can we talk for a moment? I'm here for you. I was here, it happened a week ago. Someone asked me, and we were talking on the phone like an hour or 2 hours. I know, Sararu. I'd invite you if I could. Go out there, yell at it. Be like, come on, join. Turn on. At the moment, Just did a dungeon. Oh. You've been having fun, though, Just? That's funny, Sararu. It's like, work, damn it. Work. Maybe it might come on in time for before the next one that comes up. Because we are so close to the end of the main story. I have been killing Shadowbringers this week. Yeah. Looks like it's just me and Kenny right now. So, Raru, have you been doing any Pokemon Go lately, or has the heat been too much? Oh, I did too. When Global Go Fest was, man, I was going crazy for those Mewtwo's. And I even went to the remake day to get all 12 free raids. Where there's not much to cover because of all the natural cover. Oh, there we go. Okay, and there. Jeez. That sounds like a lot going on.
Are you so determined to die? One last chance, villains! Bow down and acknowledge your king! Your god! Come! Prepare for judgment! This will be a mercy. To me, my servants, feast upon these villains and their foul sins! I will crush you! Fine! Fine if you refuse to die! I will strip you of the illusion of will! Then you will suffer! Yes! That will be your punishment! Receive of me my blessing and rise higher! I will crush you! Suffer, suffer, suffer! Suffer and know your folly! Damn you! Why do you not fall? Why? It burns! It burns! What? What is this?
What in the world is he doing?
The light surges within me. I see now. This is the
What in the...
ascension. Very well. I shall embrace this triumph.
Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to do things. Well, hello there, Raging.
shall excite the sin of your existence!
Oh no! Hello!
Know your place!
Ah, he got me. Can see.
Atone with your life! But I am all powerful!
I've been pretty good. Been focusing on a lot of the Final Fantasy lately. What about you? That was a fight. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of cutscenes. Let me see what Kimmy said. Quick. Jody! Why are we dogging on Twitch? Marvel Rivals mainly? Who's your main on Marvel Rivals? How is it gone? You were here last time. At the moment, Hawkeye. There you go. That bow and arrow.
Why? Why am I cast down? But it is you who are the villains. Father told me that I am
That's interesting.
that I am a god. That is why I was born as man and sin eater both.
I'm doing good, Jody. How about you?
I kept the people safe. They respected me. Worshipped me. How can this be? I should be the one looking down at you.
How do you hit some Pokemon? Sorry, I missed that question. How do you hit some Pokemon lately? Not really. Other than these two, really.
Damn you. I am your god.
I haven't been getting much. Pokemon's just getting out of hand. I haven't been able to get too much lately. Had a lazy day, chilled out with Jay for a bit, and played some games. Ooh, what games you play? Chat, don't forget, if you play Final Fantasy, 3 gifted subs give you the unicorn mount. Yeah, that unicorn mount that you see on the screen, it's a drop that Twitch is doing.
Look, the sky.
Fortnite for Jay, Atlas Trials, and Push Start. Also about to bought a duck finding game. Oh my gosh. That I don't know.
Were it not for my decisive action, the whole city would have been overrun, razed to the ground. Yet they dare to complain about casualties? Spare me.
Because all I could think is a duck song and a lemonade song.
I'll wager they were put up to it by those wretches who seek to usurp me. They're stirring up the citizenry. But if they think I will yield to the likes of them, they are gravely mistaken.
To be subjected to such deplorable treatment, such ingratitude. You have my sympathies, sir. You do...
Who are you? You're not supposed to be in here.
My apologies for the intrusion, but I come bearing a proposal. One that will ensure the longevity of your reign. But give me the word, sir, and I will bring hither a light warden. By giving its power to the babe within your lady wife's womb, we shall create a transcendent being, a king to rule over all. And as sire to the king, your authority will never again be in question.
Amazing. Before my Vorthri, they behave as docile pets. With this gift, my line should be guaranteed power for perpetuity. We shall rule the whole world.
By all means, sir. United under Yulmor's banner, men will cease fighting and abandon their ambitions.
Ducks in disguise on stream. It's like, that's funny.
Thus, they will grow fat and complacent, and in their sloth, seal your supremacy.
Of course, it wouldn't show the face.
Are you all right? Say something.
12 for Fend. He cannot contain the light. He's beginning to turn. Urianger, if you've aught up your sleeve, now is the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's changing back.
The combined power of every Light Warden is too terrible a burden for any one soul to bear. And so I shall relieve you of it.
Exarch, what are you doing?
I will channel this profusion of power to the Crystal Tower and use it to travel to other worlds. As I have dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence. Who would choose to remain here in this dying realm when they might go elsewhere and begin anew? Not I. And thus did I use you.
No, I don't believe you. It doesn't make sense. Damn you! We won't let you do with him as you please.
Do not interfere! Please, I beseech you all, let him go!
You knew of this, Urianger. 'Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation stand no chance of success.
Sararu, you get your mount. Hey, yo, Sararu.
The Exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
Then, what does he mean to do?
Thank you, Jody.
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die. From the beginning, he intended to sacrifice himself to save our friend and Northrend.
At journey's end, an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize. A paltry way to end a chapter, I concede. Yet your tale will continue, and my role in it will scarcely be remembered. Worry not. Whatever should become of me, I will be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I have played my part.
I did not expect that him.
Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing. Fare you well, my friend, my inspiration.
What?
Only those who possess the royal eye of the Allagan Imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the First. Therefore, in all likelihood, the Exarch arrived here with the tower. This much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme. To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity. Alas, it is not your grand scheme that will succeed, but ours.
You bastard!
Stay put. Your friend is still alive, but whether he remains so depends on you. What a disappointment you turned out to be. I placed my faith in you. Let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now, halfway to becoming a monster. You are unworthy of my patronage. I am an Asian. My heart's sole desire is to usher in the great rejoining. 100 years ago, I entrusted my comrade Logriff with the task of increasing light's sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes. When that failed to achieve the desired result, I created Vorthri. Thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
What was your true purpose in approaching us?
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth? You were specimens by which I might gauge man's potential as it stands. I genuinely had an interest in you, genuinely considered taking you on as allies. Provided he could contain and control the light.
Oh, no, right?
If not, then he, and by extension you, would be of no use to me. 'Twas as simple as that.
So, we've been found wanting. How disheartening. But even had we fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
Then I simply kill you all. At the very least, it would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing Light Wardens willy-nilly.
True that.
Suffice it to say, it would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away. And I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried. You still retain your form and your senses. But you have all but become a Sin Eater. Whether you will it or no, your mere existence will serve to engulf the world in light. Those in your company will likewise turn into Sin Eaters, and in time you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt innocents to feast on their sweet, sweet ether.
You know, I had to click back and forth to get mine yesterday. Like, in and out, and it finally let me do the code in.
Those few with the will left to fight may rise up against you. But before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished. Ah, the irony. What Forthry achieved through bliss, you achieved through despair.
So yes and no. It depends on what I click. When I click code, it told me maintenance. I went back to home, click code again, it let me do it. So I don't know if it was just bugging out or what it was doing.
But I have overstayed my welcome. I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees.
Sounds good, Jody. Yeah, I know, right? Oh.
I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you. He is a small token for my troubles. I did not expect that I could learn aught from man, but I may yet learn something.
Welcome
from
back, or welcome in, Clover.
For his precious hero.
As you could tell, we already just finished the trial, but welcome.
I pity you, I do. Your friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you. When it all becomes too much to bear, seek me out at my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There, you may complete your descent into madness, with some dignity, far from prying eyes. Till then, I bid you farewell, Eater.
Ah, finally.
Code invalid. Mine worked. You haven't claimed one already, have you? There you go. I don't know.
After you collapsed, Emmet's self vanished. Then Reen did what she could to stay the raging of the light within your body. Thanks to her, you're still you,
She's only delayed the inevitable.
That sucks.
You're not going to like what you see, but you still need to see it.
The light's back, isn't it? Yep.
It's like this all over. The whole of Norvrad is shrouded in light again. And it's because of you, and the power you absorb from the Wardens. No one knows but your friends. When they carried you down from the mountain, they told everyone waiting below that they didn't understand why the light had returned. And now they're out there trying to allay the people's fears, while searching for a way to save you.
Makes me sad.
If you're well enough to be up, you're well enough to get some fresh air. Better that than stewing in here. Go on. Go.
Alright, let's continue on talking to some people. In here, is it not? Yep, there she is. Now where are we going? Speak to who? We gotta quit speaking to people. I'm gonna go further down. Okay. An apple? What? You don't like apples? Alright, now it's further up. Hold on. Now it's up. Where the heck am I going? It is over here. Oh, I know where I need to go. I like to dip cut up apples in peanut butter. Ooh. I'm gonna guess you're gonna say you don't like peanut butter either, Jody. That's what you're gonna say? I'll have to try that next time. How far have you gotten in your second character story, Clover? Then why were you slowly backing away? I want to ride my mount. Bro, you're just having bad luck, aren't you? I'm sorry. Apples and peanut butter? No things. Although I will eat apples covered in have you... Let me ask you this. Have you tried it, Jody? Caramel apple with drizzled chocolate, hard chocolate peanuts. Yeah. Then don't dog me. I want you to try it once. I want you to try it once, Jody, and tell me what you think. Spectrum being, yeah, it could be. Interesting. Yeah, I think I have done the Golden Crisp ones before. Okay, so what? So these. Okay. Now where to? Right here. Take a moment to feel the wind on your face. Make me go over there, ain't it? Sure. Yep. Jody, are you gonna try it for me?
The people of this city have spirit, I'll give them that. They've not lost... I can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky. Knowing what it means to everyone. And that you're responsible.
You can get it on Monday.
If you're thinking of coming clean, don't. It might make you feel better, but it would make things 100 times worse for them. They're better off not knowing. You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out.
Forgot to do something too. Well, let me do it like this. Oh no, here we go.
But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet.
Thank you, Sararu. And okay, Jody. Go get your peanut butter and apples.
I remember looking up at the sky like this before. Being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood. When we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives. One last sacrifice. One last fight. One last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and, well, you know the rest. There were times in the years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen. That we'd made one last mistake. But seeing that giant Talos stir to life cured me of any doubts I still had. Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves. That's what heroes do, isn't it? So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one. To think that their hope still burned so bright. That they were still so eager to live, they would lift up their fellows, one on top of the other, till they reached the sky. No. We made the right decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive. Well, come on then. As I thought. What happened between us was no coincidence. My story may be finished. The fates have gifted me a minor role in yours. expected as much the moment I realized you could hear me. But it's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood. I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse. But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish. For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours. If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you. So, let us be about it, hero.
Oh, I was worried you were up here all alone, brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie. Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours. My poor little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you? Shall I yield up my throne? You could claim it, cut ties with the mortal world, hide away in the castle. It won't fix the problem, but would it really matter? If any pesky heroes come calling with steel and magic, all of Il Meg will rise up in your defense. My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them. What? Don't give me that look. Of course I knew before I asked that you'd never ever heed such a wicked suggestion. And besides, what would become of my precious and ephemeral flower? Oh, my dear beloved sapling. You are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits. Your kind is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through. Stand very, very still. Think not of where you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment, at this time, in this place. Our cairn of crystal. From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow. See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue. You stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an answer. But what will you do with it, I wonder? I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
Gather information on the crystal. Okay. Whee! Okay. Glove, are you playing right now? How am I supposed to get over there? Where is that? Downstairs? You know what? That's in the library. Spicy coleslaw. What a name.
I have unlocked the door to the umbilicus. You are free to enter. Once you have what you require, I'll see it sealed once more. Until then, I will remain without.
A bunch of books.
A moment to collect my thoughts, I prithee. Thy true name is Grahatia, then? By thy claims, thou too art a native of the Source, though from an age beyond our own, when the 8th umbral calamity hath visited devastation upon our star. Thou hast, by subtle means, reached across the boundaries of time and space to unsow the seeds of catastrophe.
How you doing, bud?
Ere its creeping vines drag our champion unto an early grave.
In essence, yes. A difficult story to swallow, I am sure.
I doubt not the veracity of thy words, not the account of thy coming, nor that of the fated calamity. Yet my mind straineth still to apprehend the enormity of this tale. Wouldst thou favor me with a gradual unfolding of its chapters?
Certainly. But where to begin? I should start with those great minds who survived the calamity. Sid Garland being perhaps the greatest.
Everything going okay though, bud?
In hopes of staying the unending tides of war, he and his fellows pursued all manner of possible solutions. One of these was rooted in a theory which unified several fundamental principles discovered over the course of the Warrior of Light's adventures. It proposed a method by which one could enter the river
good. I'm
of
glad to
time,
hear.
traverse the rift, and leap between worlds.
What you up to?
Perfecting that idea, however, was a work which consumed their lifetimes, and thus was it left to future generations to decide whether theory would be put into practice. But all the while, the world continued to burn. Hope was a feeble outpost, beset on all sides by thievery and misery and murder. People cried out in despair, "There is no hope, we are finished. Mankind is finished." Then others raised their voices in answer. Though we be beyond salvation, those who came before may yet be saved. We will forge a crossroads and pave the way for a different future. By the wisdom of our forebears, we will prevent this calamity from ever having come to pass. The fighting went on unabated, but some few took up Cid's research and labored to realize those impossible ideas. After 2 centuries of labor, their descendants finally succeeded in awakening the Crystal Tower, an integral part of the process, and, in doing so, roused its caretaker. By this stage, scholars had largely established the phenomena underpinning the rejoining, and identified the first as the shard which precipitated the 8th Umbral Calamity. This grand structure was already capable of storing the energies required to attempt the translocation. All that remained was to augment some few of its functions based upon the theoretical models of Cid and his compeers.
And by means of such technologies didst thou effect thine arrival in the first, to an age before this star had joined with the source.
Let me know when you're back, Nikki.
Some while before, as it turned out. 'Tis all but impossible to predict how time will flow between one world and the next, and we missed our mark by almost an entire century. But this only worked in our favor. The Sin Eaters could not be defeated without the blessing of light, and summoning the only man who might stand a chance against them would require decades of preparation.
Jody, be nice. I'll make you put you in timeout, Jody.
An undertaking of scarce credible endurance. That thou hast kept thy plan from falling into disarray these many years bordereth on the miraculous. Yet howsoever history be rewritten, thy present self was shaped by events which followed the calamity. Should said catastrophe be averted, the very skein of thine existence will unravel. Surely thou hast foreseen this.
I am aware of the consequences. 'Tis for that very reason Cid and his colleagues bequeathed their legacy as an offering, and not an edict. To give all of oneself for the happiness of others, and with no promise of reward, 'tis a hard thing to ask.
Jody! Look at you being nice.
Harder still for those condemned to survive in a world which pitted brother against brother. Indeed, you are right to call the execution of this plan miraculous, though the force which held it together was nothing so inexplicable.
Damn, Nikki.
It was him. The warrior of light has been our unbroken thread. Where others would stumble and fall, he would rise above. Where others would break and run, he would carry on. The warrior of light's tale is one of unyielding bravery. To tell it was to feel courage. To hear it was to feel hope. It was a breath of inspiration in an age of suffocating shadow. In the histories of a fallen nation was our hero hailed as its greatest ally. In the time-worn pages of a noble's memoirs were his deeds joyously retold. For many, these stories were the flame which warmed them through the coldest of nights. And so it should come as little surprise that the plan found no shortage of volunteers, concerning as it did the warrior of light himself. It was their chance to add their own verse to the hero's saga. He was the lodestar that brought them all together, to send their final message back through time and space to him. The light of your legacy was our torch in the darkness. Burn bright again, and live.
I mean, Trunks hangs around you all the time, so it makes sense of why it's turned into a menace.
I am merely the bearer of that wish, come to ensure it is safely delivered.
Wherefore sharest thou this burden with me and no other? What wouldst thou have me say?
That you will be my accomplice? 'Twas you yourself who convinced me of your suitability when you spoke of how you learned of the Flood and of your part in arranging Minfilia's journey to the First.
Don't be lying in chat now, Mickey.
Your actions showed uncommon resolve. 'Twas clear you were committed to the cause of saving this world. I knew I could trust you to choose the right path forward, even if that choice came with a heavy price.
Yo, Kane, I'm doing good. How about you?
What price?
When all is said and done, and the last of the Light Wardens lies slain, I will absorb their corrupted ether, and then I will die. Knowing what I know of your companions, not to mention your champion, they will try to stop me. But in saving one, they would save none. Therefore, I implore you to aid me in concealing my identity and ensuring this tale ends as it must. To this end, I would have you take what I have told you of the Calamity and make of it a portent. A prophetic vision you beheld in the swirling chaos of the Rift.
I'm good. I'm on Midgard now. I'm level 21. Nice. Keep up the hard work. You still in ARR, I'm assuming?
Is this truly thy wish?
History remembered the Warrior of Light, as I knew it would. And I will suffer no other to rescue the champion whose star has charted my course. I will see this tale to a happy end, my friend. There has been enough tragedy.
That was a lot to take in.
Careful now. If you lose control again, the light could claim you for good. Although it's probably only a matter of time before you succumb to the change in any case. What do you mean to do? Then we should be on our way. Dacian mentioned the Tempest, did he not? That's the stormy seas around Calusia to you. His lair must be down there somewhere, hidden beneath the waves.
Let me ask you this. How far in general on any character have you gone? Have you already gone the Dawn Trail? I don't want to ruin anything. Stormblood. Okay. Do you want me to tell you, or would you rather wait to find out when you get to Shadowbringers? Okay. But this is the expansion after, so I don't want to ruin anything if you have not seen anything yet, technically. Actually, where are you at? There you are. Guess not if he is a warrior of darkness, but thank you to our action previous, he turned back into the war. I'll give you a half nod.
Ah, we have found thee. Word reached us of thy recovery, and thus did we gather with all haste.
Correct.
Ah. By thy looks, I gather thou hast gleaned that which I came to tell thee.
Urianger has shared everything with us. The Exarch's true identity and purpose.
I offer no excuses. When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face when my duplicity was laid bare. Yet it is not rancor, but resolve that I sense in thee. Thou art fully intent upon walking thy path to its end, art thou not? If thou canst forgive my deception, or, failing that, set aside thy displeasure for a time, I do beg leave to follow thee. What strength and wisdom I possess are thine to command.
I'll just say this, same person, different purpose.
I understand the precarious nature of thy condition. Nonetheless, it is my wish to remain at thy side for as long as I am able.
Nope, can't go yet. Nope, not allowed, Jody. Denied.
I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a good idea. Leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Urianger. What I did for you won't last forever. There's no telling when the light will break free again.
I was wondering where you went. Have a good night, Jody.
Please, you must stay here. At least for a little while longer. We will find a way to cure this, I promise you.
How can you make promises? We don't even know where to start.
Alize, please. You know Reen was only trying to help.
Of course I know! I know only too well! But making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple. We've all searched high and low for an answer, and every one of us came back empty-handed. I am not about to stand in his way now. Not after failing him in his hour of need. No! The least we can do is...
We will go with you as well. There is naught to be gained by standing still.
Indeed, we have exhausted every other avenue. Lead, and we shall follow. If there is any hope to be found, then we will surely find it at your side.
The whole phone did? Wow. Did it have an update or something?
Are we all in agreement then?
Is there aught we can do to help?
Though we may not know the whole story, we do know you're in for a fight. And while the Exarch's away, it falls to the rest of us to see the Warrior of Darkness is given a proper send-off.
You told them!
No! Well, not in so many words.
Aye, we didn't need it spelled out for us. When the night sky appeared over whichever place you went to, it was harder not to put two and two together.
From the moment I heard that you and the Exarch shared the homeland, I had my suspicions.
Hopefully not. Yeah, that would not. My phone just majorly updated too.
Long had he been waiting for a certain someone to arrive, and I knew at once that it must be you.
Exactly. When he went up to meet you, 'twas clear it was no ordinary visitor. That spring in his step spoke volumes. I could feel his excitement.
Me too! That's right!
Here, here!
We do not fully understand where you or the Exarch hail from, or why you've all done so much to protect us. But we are deeply grateful nonetheless. So, if there is anything at all we might do to aid your journey, you need only...
You might have invited them to join us, where there are not so many. But come, they are waiting. What is your will, O Warrior of Darkness?
Because your range and we haven't been there. There though. Okay. See, chat, this is the mountain you get when you do 3 subs. Unicorn, let's go. Clover, are you still working on your other character? How's that going? Just another long story grind? Back to rock formations beneath the water surface. Right? Especially if you do multiple characters too. Madman for doing what? Talk about how many characters you have? Okay. Can't be saying that in chat and expect us not to ask. Oh, yeah, we did talk about that. That'll be a while, though. I'm only thinking about doing 2 more, and that's it. This is like way after I get this where I want it to be, which probably won't be until after Evercold. Anyone? Oh, gotcha. No, Clover, you gotta let us know. How many have you done or do you have? $16. What in the world has made you want to do 16 characters and their storyline? I'm not judging. I'm seriously asking a question.
Wir Sach, Bilan Bismail. Fallen si lor wislan. Ada si alinal.
Van urs atslir. Olfod thim. Iri guath thi.
Oh dear. I don't need to speak Fae to know that didn't go well.
My snake yak! You've learned to call me at last! And where do you go?
On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight. Oh, my precious mortal, I shall help you in any way I can. Gers Bismael win picked. Van dromi drom Jacob. Van Reed Rithje.
Ahai una, sahawin wisk. Isne vim, sur vierno.
Alright, we'll read this real quick. So, I started Final Fantasy XIV when they released ARR. And when the expansion came out, I would start a new character. And then sometimes I would get bored doing the professions and then just got out of hand. Oh, so when you got to a character to a certain point, you're like, I guess we'll create another one until the new expansion comes. And it just kept on domino affecting, huh?
Be sure to scrub this one's teeth for him upon your return. He's only got manners.
It will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight. May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe, Inba.
Lo fallo ruis. Van in narsitar.
Oh, that's got me, Andrew. That's crazy.
And just like that, it's all gone back to the way it was.
What was you expecting? 100 years of honey and rainbows?
Honey and rainbows.
Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes was miracle enough for me.
How much time do you have to play this game?
Ah, but the magic in the air when that ladder started moving. And when that great hulking Talos rose up. Gods. I could live 1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing.
I really can't tell you where I'm at because it's just going to give it away. So I can't tell you where this is at. I know you're watching ahead, but can't be doing spoils.
What the? Do you see that?
What a monster! Where did it even come from? Whoa, yeah! It's not stopping! Run! Run!
Valana Anna. Tilden Sidok. Iri Halmsi. Thunne. Aktma Thonyasni.
Oh, I know, right? That's some decent sized ones for you, Nikki.
Wow.
The breath of Bismarck. See how it swells to form a dome beneath the waves? The waters recede. The tempest's floor is laid
That's
bare.
12 years. That's crazy.
In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being.
You can't tell me he already knows we're
Stand
coming.
at the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
Okay. Search for anything useful. This is pretty cool. Hey, I found something useful. An aether current. Nice. Well, welcome to Midgard. I know, that's the only thing that sucks about time differences. I'm being a tank and my friend good at all jobs. How long has she been playing? Oh yeah, she must have a lot of jobs unlocked then. She still probably don't have as many as 16 as our Clover over here does. Is Viper? Okay. Yeah, my two right now are Dancer and Dragoon. I'm just kidding, Clover. Yeah, you're right. I think it is around there. Oh, I bet. No, yeah, you're good. Does she have every job unlocked? Oh, I gotcha. Defeat blue swimmers. But if I have a good healer and knows their job, I can pull as many ads as I can fast and finish faster. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Yeah, the main thing I need to learn is the correct rotation. That's what I'm trying to learn. Why is it such a far trip? Jesus. That's all you need to do is spam your AOs, yeah. Did I just travel to somewhere I don't need to even travel to? I certainly did. Or wait a minute. Oh, I thought I moved enough in time. Oh well. Okay. And Clover didn't say anything to stop me. How rude. So you're just gonna let me wander off in the wrong direction? Is that what you're gonna let me do? Or who talked me? Nice. Yeah, it was Trey and Kimmy who talked me into playing. Dang, I see how it is. Was everybody on this mission killing them out? Yeah, I've gotten a horse and bird mounts. I have not gotten Stormbloods yet. But I've gotten AIR and the Heaven Swords. Do you get all expansions? Or just those two? a blue swimmer. Where's a blue swimmer? Is there one up here? Oh, nice. Nope, there's not one up there. That's pretty cool. Alright, where you at? Knocking on the door. Got me that one. I wasn't ready for that one. All right, chat. This is what we're going to call it because this is an unfocused camera. Now it's focused. I still got work tomorrow, but tomorrow is a half a day of work and we got the weekend. So we're going to have so much fun this weekend getting through Shadowbringers. Hopefully get through main and post by the end of this weekend. That would be a good goal. Definitely main, but we'll definitely get it. I usually do the jump scares when someone's playing a horror, especially I know. Oh yeah, right the right time. That's the best time to do it. But without further ado, it's time for the raid train. Welcome to the raid train. We show support to all of our fellow streamers, and we still show support to the lovely duo of TreyCat XO. Thank y'all for joining on these random streams. Still gonna do some randoms. We're working on some adulting, but we'll make it work, right? Point is, we're back at it. Be mindful, be understanding, be respectful, and be caring. See y'all tomorrow.